Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here with celebrity makeup artist Monika Blunder. Today we're going to be showing you a New Year's Eve look, and I'm actually wearing it. It's a sugar plum, beautiful eye with a little bit of glitter, and it really gives you that pop that you're going to need, especially around New Year's Eve. So we're going to show you how to get this look, and later on you got to head over to Monika's channel. She's going to show you an amazing tutorial on how to get another holiday look. All right, let's do this. Should we do this?
Let's get started. So the first product I'm using is this brand new Victoria Beckham. It's a primer and a moisturizer. I'm obsessed with it. Have you tried it yet, Molly?
No.
It's so great. So it's mainly a primer, but it doesn't have any shimmer in it. It's really beautiful under foundation. It makes your makeup just glide on perfectly. After using the primer, I'm using this Tom Ford. Have you tried this foundation?
I have.
Tom Ford Traceless.
It just came out. It's so good. Traceless. It's so good. What am I, natural?
You're
no.
actually number 5.
Oh, 5 natural, yeah.
And I use this on all my clients. It's in my makeup kit. It's just a really reliable foundation. It has a good texture. It's not too luminous. It works really well on red carpet. It works really well for TV. So it's like a staple in my makeup kit. And the way how I apply it is I just kind of always start in the center of the face and I go outwards with a foundation brush. And again, you can layer this foundation. You can make it look, heavier if you need to. You can make it look really sheer. Next product is the brow definer in soft brown, and I'm just, filling in your brows a tiny bit.
She's all about a brow.
Yeah, I want to keep them natural. I just want to fill in the little spares you have and maybe elongate them a tiny little bit. It's all about your eye makeup today, so the brows are just going to be filled in. So what I like about this new product by Anastasia, it's a little bit thicker and slanted. So I like using it when I'm a little bit in a hurry or in a rush, because it just makes it really easy to fill in the spare hair. So for the eye makeup today, because this is a holiday look, and I wanted to do something a little bit different because Molly loves her neutral and her golden tones. So I thought, I'm gonna do something different. So I chose a more lilac-y color, the famous Laura's Mercier Caviar stick, which is like a really beautiful light, kind of like, how would you call this color? Like a
So
purple.
it's a really pretty, like a little bit darker than a lilac.
Like a lilac, yeah.
And it's great. It's called Orchid Caviar Stick, and I love this too.
I love these
because they're easy. They're foolproof. So if you don't have a Monika, they go on really, really easy.
Yeah. But the other thing what I want to teach you or show you is that I'm using different textures. And if you use different textures like a cream and then like something like a powder eyeshadow with a little bit iridescent in it, it just creates a really nice dimension on the eye. You don't have to be precise. Just gonna put it all over the eyelid.
And below, not above, right?
I'm starting sort of like by the lash line and I'm working my way upwards, and I go into your crease. Obviously don't go all the way up to your brow, kind of like in your crease. And I'm also gonna put this pencil, if you open up your eye, I'm putting it on the lower lash line. And again, you don't have to be super neat with it because we can go in later with a brush. So I'm putting this in the waterline. Molly has a lot of space, which is nice. There, you can really build. And then if you open up your eye, we're gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line. Again, don't be too precise, kind of like just go all over. We'll clean it up later. And I'm also gonna put it in the waterline.
I love this. It's Desdemona, is that what you're using?
Yeah.
And
so they're the Nars dual intensity eyeshadows.
Beautiful.
And I think they're like now called eyeshadow. They're just like, they came out in so many beautiful shades. They also come now in palettes, and they're really a unique product because you can use them wet or dry. I'm going to use them wet today, and for that I'm using my Fix Plus. If you're using an eyeshadow and you wanna make it a little bit more intense looking, spray my brush like that.
Okay.
And then you use the brush and you dip it into the eyeshadow, and it just gives you more intensity.
That's a great tip.
And I'm putting this in the inner corner, but only kind of like halfway, not all over, and on the outer corner. So, and we're leaving the middle part kind of like the lilac-y part, because what we're doing now is we're building dimension to the eye. So just kind of put it on the outer corner and in the inner corner. And then you use a fluffier brush by MAC, and then you can just sort of like blend it. You can even blend it up a little bit towards your brow. Again, same thing on the other side. We'll just spray the brush, and I'm dipping it into my eyeshadow. And again, I'm just putting that on the outer corner, but only kind of like halfway and in the inner corner, and leave the middle part the lilac color to build dimension. And then you go in with your fluffy 217 brush by MAC, and we're just kind of like blend it all. Okay, so we're gonna use the same eyeshadow we used earlier, but this one is a more iridescent color, and this one is called
Cassiopia.
Cassiopia.
I love that.
And so this one I'm not gonna wet. This one I'm just gonna use my finger, and I'm just gonna put that on the middle part where, you know, we kind of left that part out. I'm just gonna put that over, and you can see it kind of just like picks up whatever color is underneath, and it makes it a little bit more intense. It's a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. I love this one. There are two more steps to this eye makeup. The next step is this. I don't have the palette. This are the Anastasia eyeshadows. I love this color. It's called Aubergine.
Beautiful.
It's like really similar to what you're wearing. It's a beautiful color, and I'm using that on the outer corners and on your lash line. So I'm using like a thicker dome brush, and I'm going in close to the lash line. And I'm also gonna go in with a little bit of a thicker brush, the 217, or this is a Tom Ford. And I'm just kind of like doing the reversed V on the outer corner. So just imagine a V and you're doing it reversed. And then you take a clean 217 brush and then you just blend it. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line. If you open, we'll start on the outer corner. You can go all the way in or halfway, depending on your eye shape. I'm gonna go in a third, and I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, so next step, we have to bring out a little bit of glitter. It's New Year's Eve, and I love a little bit of glitter if it's done the right way. These ones are really great. They're by Urban Decay. They come in so many different shades, from blue to purple to gold to bronze. I love them, and they come already with a built-in eyeliner, and all you really do is, I mean, you can put them really all over. I like to just kind of apply them like an eyeliner, and it just adds so much like fun and flirtiness to your eye, and it's very festive, it's very party-like, and I think it's just such a nice touch to this makeup. And I'm also putting that on the lower lash line, really close to her lashes. That's so easy. I think anybody can do that, and it's so pretty on you, Molly. After I have applied the glitter, the next step would be curling your lashes and putting mascara on, or a strip of lashes or individual lashes. You have individuals on right now already. So what I do is I just take out the mascara wand, and then I just kind of like brush my brush into the wand. And the reason why I like it, it's just I have more of a precise application that way, and I can get really close to the root of your lashes, and that's where we want it to be the blackest. And sometimes with a brush it's really hard to get there, especially on the lower lash line. So this brush is really, really helpful. Okay, so we finished the eye makeup. I like to just kind of dot my concealer on. I don't like to use too much concealer. Sometimes I feel like these days people use too much concealer and it just looks like white underneath.
Well, you look like a ghost underneath.
Yeah.
You see the concealer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I like to do it that way, and I go in with my beauty blender and I just kind of buff it into the skin. And again, if you have any fallout, it just makes it look really clean. And then you can also even give the eye makeup a little bit more shape by going upwards that way. And it just like gives it a nicer shape and looks perfectly clean. Okay, one more thing I like to do at the very end when I'm done with everything, I go back in with the lighter color by Nars with a little dome brush and open up. I just go right into the inner corner of the eye. And again, it's like the reversed V. Okay, next step is powder. I like using this pressed powder here by Charlotte Tilbury, number 2. It's just a staple in my makeup kit. I use this on everyone. It's just like the perfect powder. It's not too powdery, it doesn't make you look cakey or anything like that. The color is perfect. I don't like to powder all over the face. I kind of just do it in the T-zone, a little bit maybe underneath the eyes if you've used some under eye concealer, and that's it. And it's really nice packaging, and it fits perfectly into your purse too for touch-ups for later.
It's so good. She's so good, Charlotte.
Yeah. The next product I'm using is this Hourglass Ambient Luminous Bronze Light.
I love this. I'm not
used to it. It's just a bronzer highlighter in one package. I like it. It's just like a very kind of like beautiful product to add a little bit of a glow and bronze to your skin. I'm kind of over the too much of a contour these days. People are over contouring, and I just like this product because it does it all. It gives you a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a contour, a little bit of everything, and I just use it on a big fluffy brush. You know, Molly already has a pretty, you know, thin, angular face, so we don't want to contour it too much. So what I do is I kind of like widen your face by like just kind of bringing in the product everywhere, and I bring it over the ridge of her nose, and I kind of like elongate it that way. Okay, so the bronzer is done, and then maybe just a little pop of color. And for that I'm using, have you seen these Lorac blushes?
No,
they're great. I like them because they're matte, and it's really hard to find because right now we already have so much shimmer kind of going in your face, and the bronzer had some shimmer, and your eyes have glitter in it. So sometimes it's nice to also bring in a matte product again. So for that I chose this Lorac, and it really is flat. It has no shimmer. It's called Spectra.
Spectra, beautiful.
And I'm using that just on a nice little round fluffy brush by Charlotte Tilbury. And on you, I like to do it a little bit different. I kind of go a little bit higher with the blush. Most people do it on the apple, but on you I bring it a little bit closer to your eye, and again that just makes it look more soft on you. Brings everything together on Molly. And then whatever you have left on the brush, you just go out in round circular motions outwards. Okay, now I'm bringing in a highlighter. This one here is by Nars, and the color here is called St. Lucia. I start on the outer corner, on the upper cheekbone, and I use my hand and I just kind of press the product in, and I like bringing it kind of like halfway down, and it just adds a really nice highlight, kind of like a glow from within to your face, and it looks beautiful in photos. If you're walking the red carpet, it just gives a really nice little highlight. For the lips, I chose this Hourglass product. This, I think, if you kind of like that look of a liquid lipstick, it's kind of in between and gives you a little bit more.
And I love the color and the color.
And I think the color is really important for this makeup, you know, obviously because it has so much going on with the glitter and the purple and everything. So I would, you know, definitely choose something very natural with this makeup, something nude or like a hint of pink, but I wouldn't do red or anything like that. And then I just decided last minute to add a little bit more of this gloss over it, and it's really not a gloss, it's just to give a little bit more extra color and just a touch more sheen.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we done?
Okay,
hold on. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, the glitter.
It's so fun, isn't it?
It's so fun, and I love the dimension, I love the texture, like,
yeah.
You're so good.
Oh,
I nicknamed her a long time ago my Monkiki, and you can find Monkiki, Monika Blunder a makeup on Instagram, Monika Blunder Makeup. She has an amazing YouTube channel. Again, she loves hearing from you guys. Subscribe to her channel. She has amazing, amazing tips. I love my sugar plum New Year's Eve look. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everybody. Bye.